agency. We are proud to be partnered with Gundyr Health Services and Camboos Health to make this possible, as well as Lone Wolf Clothing and Widdock Sportswear. With thanks to Eagle Sports, games will be contested on 180 Gladiator dartboards. And we thank DSL sponsors Bailey's Carpentry, JM Spain Contracting, First Choice Metal Traders, and Mining Electrical Solutions. The inaugural First Nations National Reconciliation Darts Tournament is here. This event represents more than just darts. It represents reconciliation through our sport and a unified darting community. With events in men's, ladies and youth categories, there's something for everyone and plenty of action to watch across the entire weekend. Featuring top Indigenous and Queensland darting stars, there'll be no shortage of top quality darts on show. With streaming across the whole weekend, you'll stay up to date with everything as it happens. Friday kicks off a huge weekend of darts with a community day, followed by the test match where Queensland All-Stars and Indigenous All-Stars go head to head. The Indigenous All-Stars are headlined by two former youth world champions and supported by some of the strongest emerging and established players from across the country, and led by two of the most experienced captains in the game. The Queensland All-Stars are headlined by some of the strongest talents the state has ever seen and supported by a variety of the state's best, featuring many former junior players and led by a team of knowledgeable and dedicated officials. The weekend then continues with a massive pool of $30,000 up for grabs across men's and ladies singles, pairs, and youth boys and girls singles. There are even huge prizes for most 180s and highest finish in both men's and ladies events. The test match, as well as men's events over the weekend, will be held at West Moreton, with the ladies event Saturday and Sunday expanding across to Carroll Park. This event supports NAIDOC Week 50 Years Deadly celebrations and the National Indigenous Australians Agency. We are proud to be partnered with Gundyr Health Services and Camboos Health to make this possible. And Widdock Sportswear. With thanks to Eagle Sports, games will be contested on 180 Gladiator dartboards. And we thank DSL sponsors Bailey's Carpentry, JM Spain Contracting, First Choice Metal Traders, and Mining Electrical Solutions. The inaugural First Nations National Reconciliation Darts Tournament is here. This event represents more than just darts. It represents reconciliation through our sport and a unified darting community. With events in men's, ladies and youth categories, there's something for everyone and plenty of action to watch across the entire weekend. Featuring top Indigenous and Queensland darting stars, there'll be no shortage of top quality darts on show. This event represents more than just darts. It represents reconciliation through our sport and a unified darting community. Top Indigenous and Queensland darting stars. There'll be no shortage of top quality darts on show. With streaming across the whole weekend, you'll stay up to date with everything as it happens. Friday kicks off a huge weekend of darts with a community day, followed by the test match where Queensland All-Stars and Indigenous All-Stars go head-to-head. The Indigenous All-Stars are headlined by two former youth world champions and supported by some of the strongest emerging and established players from across the country, and led by two of the most experienced captains in the game. The Queensland All-Stars are headlined by some of the The inaugural First Nations National Reconciliation Darts Tournament is here. This event represents more than just darts. It represents reconciliation through our sport and a unified darting community. With events in men's, ladies and youth categories, there's something for everyone and plenty of action to watch across the entire weekend. Featuring top Indigenous and Queensland darting stars, there'll be no shortage of top quality darts on show. With streaming across the whole weekend, you'll stay up to date with everything as it happens. Friday kicks off a huge weekend of darts with a community day, followed by the test match where Queensland All-Stars and Indigenous All-Stars go head-to-head. The Indigenous All-Stars are headlined by two former youth world champions and supported by some of the strongest emerging and established players from across the country, and led by two of the most experienced captains in the game. The Queensland All-Stars are headlined by some of the strongest talents the state has ever seen and supported by a variety of the state's best, featuring many former junior players and led by a team of knowledgeable and dedicated officials. The weekend then continues with a massive pool of $30,000 up for grabs across men's and ladies singles, pairs and youth boys and girls singles. There are even huge prizes for most 180s and highest finish in both men's and ladies events. The test match, as well as men's events over the weekend, will be held at West Moreton, with the ladies event Saturday and Sunday expanding across to Carroll Park. This event supports NAIDOC Week 50 Years Deadly celebrations and the National Indigenous Australians Agency. We are proud to be partnered with Gundyr Health Services and Cambu Health to make this possible, as well as Lone Wolf Clothing and Widdock Sportswear. With thanks to Eagle Sports, games will be contested on 180 Gladiator dartboards. And we thank DSL sponsors Bailey's Carpentry, JM Spain Contracting, First Choice Metal Traders, and Mining Electrical Solutions. The inaugural First Nations National Reconciliation Darts Tournament is here. This event represents more than just darts. It represents reconciliation through our sport and a unified darting community. With events in men's, ladies and youth categories, there's something for everyone and plenty of action to watch across the entire weekend. Featuring top Indigenous and Queensland darting stars, there'll be no shortage of top quality darts on show. With streaming across the whole weekend, you'll stay up to date with everything as it happens. Saturday kicks off a huge weekend of darts with a community day, followed by the test match where Queensland All-Stars and Indigenous All-Stars go head-to-head. The Indigenous All-Stars are headlined by two former youth world champions and supported by some of the strongest emerging and established players from across the country, and led by two of the most experienced captains in the game. The Queensland All-Stars are headlined by some of the strongest talents the state has ever seen and supported by a variety of the state's best, featuring many former junior players and led by a team of knowledgeable and dedicated officials. The weekend then continues with a massive pool of $30,000 up for grabs across men's and ladies singles, pairs, and youth boys and girls singles. There are even huge prizes for most 180s and highest finish in both men's and ladies events. The test match, as well as men's events over the weekend, will be held at Westmoreton, with the ladies event Saturday and Sunday expanding across to Carroll Park. This event supports NAIDOC Week 50 Years Deadly celebrations and the National Indigenous Australians Agency. We are proud to be partnered with Gundyr Health Services and Cambu Health to make this possible, as well as Lone Wolf Clothing and Widdock Sportswear. With thanks to Eagle Sports, games will be contested on 180 Gladiator dartboards. And we thank DSL sponsors Bailey's Carpentry, JM Spain Contracting, First Choice Metal Traders, and Mining Electrical Solutions. The inaugural First Nations National...
And we are heading over.
If you win the boys singles, right, do we get you? No, do we get? Can I get you? Really? You don't like it? I can get a plus.
Right, boys, just round ready to start. The first round, there'll be two men on this side, two ladies pairs on this side, and they'll rotate. So we just have the screen ball will go lady. Practice board is down in the back corner, not on this wall. We're lucky to have Jeremy Chalker, David Bradley. What I am going to ask, can I have three more, please? Champion Chalkers. Just want to jump up and grab the board so we can get started. Thank you very much. Okay.
And we are just about underway. See all the players warming up around the room. And just a few more warm-up darts before we get going. It is the Indigenous All-Stars men versus Queensland All-Star men.
PDC ball.
You're an idiot, Rondo. Something like that.
And what an all-star cast it is here. Westmoreton Darts Club. You see faces and names you recognise from all over the country. Turned up en masse. Custom dart shirts.
Yep. I'm assuming so.
Players wondering whether they're ready to go. Yes, they are ready to go. And I'm joined in commentary with Kate Gifford and James Bailey.
Outside.
Good evening to you both.
Outside. This can go for a while. Outside. And that's a ball side. Queensland All-Stars first. $180. $75. $660. $96. $80. $21. $135. $100. $14. $125. 16. $19. 'No score. $45. Game shot. $44. $85. $137. $55. $60. $57. $44. $44. $119. $60. $57. $85. $20. $75. $15. Game shot. $97. $60. $96. $100. $92. $58. $44.
140. 140. 43. Game shot. Now what? Now what happens?
Pump it up, bro.
You turn it. Oh, take it off.
Oh, put it back in the box. Oh, no, you didn't.
There you go, man. Put it away. Here we go, bro. Big kickers.
Now you can kind of see it here.
Yeah, you can. And the numbers, why the numbers so big?
That's what Napper is. That's what behind bull behind you.
Go, bro. Pull it up. There you go. Fix it. Yeah, super dark. All yours, bro. Get
That's that strong. That's that strong. If it's Nathan Brown, he's six. He'd be with he's a Queensland. Go shave us. That's right.
The inaugural First Nations National Reconciliation Darts Tournament is here. This event represents more than just darts. It represents reconciliation through our sport and a unified darting community. With events in men's, ladies and youth categories, there's something for everyone and plenty of action to watch across the entire weekend. Featuring top Indigenous and Queensland darting stars, there'll be no shortage of top quality darts on show. With streaming across the whole weekend, you'll stay up to date with everything as it happens. Friday kicks off a huge weekend of darts with a community day, followed by the test match where Queensland All-Stars and Indigenous All-Stars go head-to-head. The Indigenous All-Stars are headlined by two former youth world champions and supported by some of the strongest emerging and established players from across the country, and led by two of the most experienced captains in the game. The Queensland All-Stars are headlined by some of the strongest talents the state has ever seen and supported by a variety of the state's best, featuring many former junior players and led by a team of knowledgeable and dedicated officials. The weekend then continues with a massive pool of $30,000 up for grabs across men's and ladies singles, pairs and youth boys and girls singles. There are even huge prizes for most 180s and highest finish in both men's and ladies events. The test match, as well as men's events over the weekend, will be held at West Moreton, with the ladies' events Saturday and Sunday expanding across to Carroll Park. This event supports NAIDOC Week 50 Years Deadly celebrations and the National Indigenous Australians Agency. We are proud to be partnered with Gundir Health Services and Cambu Health to make this possible, as well as Lone Wolf Clothing and Widdock Sportswear. With thanks to Eagle Sports, games will be contested on 180 Gladiator dartboards. And we thank DSL sponsors Bailey's Carpentry, JM Spain Contracting, First Choice Metal Traders, and Mining Electrical Solutions. The inaugural First Nations National Reconciliation Darts Tournament is here. This event represents more than just darts. It represents reconciliation through our sport and a unified darting community. With events in men's, ladies and youth categories, there's something for everyone and plenty of action to watch across the entire weekend. Featuring top Indigenous and Queensland darting stars, there'll be no shortage of top quality darts on show. With streaming across the whole weekend, you'll stay up to date with everything as it happens. Friday kicks off a huge weekend of darts with a community day, followed by the test match where Queensland All-Stars and Indigenous All-Stars go head-to-head. The Indigenous All-Stars are headlined by two former youth world champions and supported by some of the strongest emerging and established players from across the country, and led by two of the most experienced captains in the game. The Queensland All-Stars are headlined by some of the strongest talents the state has ever seen and supported by a variety of the state's best, featuring many former junior players and led by a team of knowledgeable and dedicated officials. The weekend then continues with a massive pool of $30,000 up for grabs across men's and ladies singles, pairs, and youth boys and girls singles. There are even huge prizes for most 180s and highest finish in both men's and ladies events. The test match, as well as men's events over the weekend, will be held at West Moreton, with the ladies event Saturday and Sunday expanding across to Carroll Park. This event supports NAIDOC Week 50 Years Deadly celebrations and the National Indigenous Australians Agency. We are proud to be partnered with Gundyr Health Services and Cambu Health to make this possible, as well as Lone Wolf Clothing and Widdock Sportswear. With thanks to Eagle Sports, games will be contested on 180 gladiator dartboards. And we thank DSL sponsors Bailey's Carpentry, JM Spain Contracting, First Choice Metal Traders, and Mining Electrical Solutions. The inaugural First Nations National Reconciliation Darts Tournament is here. This event represents more than just darts. It represents reconciliation through our sport and a unified darting community. With events in men's, ladies and youth categories, there's something for everyone and plenty of action to watch across the entire weekend. Featuring top Indigenous and Queensland darting stars, there'll be no shortage of top quality darts on show. With streaming across the whole weekend, you'll stay up to date with everything as it happens. Friday kicks off a huge weekend of darts with a community day, followed by the test match where Queensland All-Stars and Indigenous All-Stars go head-to-head. The Indigenous All-Stars are headlined by two former youth world champions and supported by some of the strongest emerging and established players from across the country, and led by two of the most experienced captains in the game. The Queensland All-Stars are headlined by some of the strongest talents the state has ever seen and supported by a variety of the state's best, featuring many former junior players and led by a team of knowledgeable and dedicated officials. The weekend then continues with a massive pool of $30,000 up for grabs across men's and ladies singles, pairs, and youth boys and girls singles. There are even huge prizes for most 180s and highest finish in both men's and ladies events. The test match, as well as men's events over the weekend, will be held at West Moreton, with the ladies event Saturday and Sunday expanding across to Carroll Park. This event supports NAIDOC Week 50 Years Deadly celebrations and the National Indigenous Australians Agency. The inaugural First Nations National Reconciliation Darts Tournament is here. This event represents more than just darts. It represents reconciliation through our sport and a unified darting community. With events in men's, ladies and youth categories, there's something for everyone and plenty of action to watch across the entire weekend. Featuring top Indigenous and Queensland darting stars, there'll be no shortage of top quality darts on show. With streaming across the whole weekend, you'll stay up to date with everything as it happens. Friday kicks off a huge weekend of darts with a community day, followed by the test match where Queensland All-Stars and Indigenous All-Stars go head to
Queensland ball. I'd say first up. Yeah. $30. $41. $40. $120. $65.
Hey. Okay.
65.
I think we've got some commentary going out live now, ladies. Joined with a couple of legends of Australian darts. How are we? I think we've got Joe Hadley in comms. Can you hear us, Joe?
Yes, I can. How are you, Ben?
Very well, thank you. And of course, a voice that you'll all be familiar with, Kate Gifford.
Good evening, all. Happy Friday.
82.
Yes, happy Friday. It's wonderful. Welcome to our first inaugural First Nations Test match out at Westmoreton Dart Club in Brisbane. We've got our Indigenous All-Stars playing off against our Queensland All-Stars. And right now we've got a couple of legends on the board too with some of these ladies here. And welcome, obviously, to another legend of darts being Joanne Hadley. Awesome to have you this evening in comms with us.
Thank you, Kate. It's nice to be here.
We've had quite a few people head over from WA this weekend, so it's awesome to see a bunch of folks coming over and playing in this inaugural event. Great to see a couple of youth players too.
Yes, it is. It's a shame there weren't more Victorians coming over, but I think with the ADA and everything, it takes a bit of time away from family if you've got to go to every tournament.
Yeah, for sure.
130.
This big country of ours makes it difficult at times with some of these travel events, but I'm sure Victorians at the moment would love to come up to Queensland, being 27 degrees in the middle of winter.
Yeah, so I left home this morning. It was 6 degrees.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I was happy to get here and take the jumper off, and everything was lovely.
Yeah, I'm sure. And just acknowledging, folks, we don't have the correct scoreboard up on this one, but we'll work on that in the back end. But we are on NACA this weekend too. So if you are looking for us, you can go on to NACA and you can have a look at both the Indigenous All-Stars and Queensland All-Stars ladies and men's games on there, and you'll be able to follow along.
There's quite a few supporters in the room tonight, so that's good.
Yeah, it's great. And if you are around the Brisbane region this weekend, it's a cracker of a weekend. Tonight we're at the Westmoreton Duck Club. Tomorrow is where we split into two venues. So our men will be playing out at Westmoreton Duck Club and the ladies will be playing out of Carroll Park Duck Club. So if you are around, pop on by and cheer on some great darts this weekend.
$45. $15. $140.
But yeah, the girls are throwing some quite nice darts actually.
$100.
So if you're wondering who's who, if you're watching, we've got Janae Finlay here, the ex-senior, come up and made the seniors team this year, which is great. Rika Lacey has also made the seniors event. She's playing now, so she's made the Queensland seniors state team. Heading over to WA in a few weeks.
26.
And we've got Lauren Burrows, who's about to throw, and then behind her is Davina Townsfrith. All very solid dart players.
Lauren's a very accomplished player. She hasn't been playing that long, I believe. But I know she wants to improve her game as much as she can. If she keeps throwing like she's doing, she'll go a long way.
Joe, what do you, basically, like with your experience, what do you think is the challenging thing going from, say, playing your comps left, right, and centre, but then coming into a test match or an event like this where you're kind of got a team shirt on, or you've got a 42. You're playing something?
Well, I think if you can just try not to make the event out as big in your head as it's built up, because sometimes when you build up an event, it can take over. But coming into these sorts of events, I think they're more about community as such, because everyone knows each other. It's all from one place. Plus, you've got girls from all over Queensland playing, I mean, it's a different type of feel about it. That's all. But to represent in anything, it's an honour.
Yeah, for sure. If you think about people in the room right now, they're part of this inaugural event. You know, it's going to go down as one of the great events. I feel already there's the momentum and what Mick Lacey and the team have been able to do to get the support. But, you know, to say that you were there at the beginning is pretty special.
Well, yeah, it is. Inaugural of anything is special because you want it to go and carry on for as many years as you can. And by the look of the trophies and all the work they've done, putting plaques on the shields and everything like that, they expect this to go for quite a few years. And the community feel about it today was terrific. They had 300 or 400 people through the food trucks and all the selling shirts out the back and everything. It's been terrific. So the community's really got behind it, and that's what you want. I think the main thing would be that if everyone comes together and supports it, because like Mick and everyone have done a fantastic job in getting this up and going.
95.
Yeah, absolutely. We've talked a few times about that with the ADA in the various events that we've streamed. It is very much about the community, and these events can't exist without the people that turn up, but also without the supporters and the sponsors and everything else that comes together. And we sort of joke about it takes an army, but it does army to put something like this on, and it's great to see the amount of people that have embraced the day already, and we've still got a weekend to go. So it's gearing up to be a really amazing weekend.
Well, I believe the numbers are quite good for the men and the ladies. So I believe the men are around just over 100 entries
awesome.
for the weekend, and the ladies are around 60, I believe.
That's 60. Fantastic.
So that's like a championships.
Yeah,
in a way.
Absolutely. Are you playing tomorrow?
I'll be playing all weekend, yes.
All weekend, yeah. Beautiful.
Playing doubles with Amanda.
55.
And it'd be different playing the doubles on the Sunday.
Yes.
But I understand the reason why, with people wanting to get away early on the Sunday, so.
59.
Seems like a really good buzz in the room. Everyone's up for it. Everyone's very excited.
Yes, there's quite a few supporters here, like I said earlier, so everyone's getting behind the players now. They're getting into the throes of the game.
60.
And I think the support just comes naturally. It's just what you do.
Yeah, I was trying to explain to someone the other day around the Australian Championships and how loud that can be in comparison to some of the singles events that you see in isolation. It's like once you have these team things, it's just goes with it. It's just very loud in the room. You have to kind of get used to it.
Yes.
83.
Yes, you do. Some people can block it out. You've got to be very good to block it out, but especially when a lot of people are finished and you're the only one still playing, that's when it gets difficult sometimes. And everyone's yelling and screaming, and sometimes they yell and scream at the wrong time, but going for that double and someone yells out. But look, the intent is good, so.
Love the look on Rika's face then. She was like, oh, I didn't go for that one.
15.
I have a feeling it's going to be a really close game. You know, we've seen most of the games. I know we haven't really talked to a lot of the games just yet, but a lot are going down to the wire. There's not much between them.
Yeah. Just looking at some of the scores, the girls have been scoring quite well, and but it's the doubles that tell the tale, isn't it?
If only we didn't have to hit that stupid thing on the outside, we'd be fine. Great job there from Davina.
Yep.
The Indigenous team get a leg on the board.
Pity we can't stream all the games at once. That'd be great.
I'm sure there's a lot of darts fans out there that love a split screen into 4 sections, playing all 4 games at once.
Yeah. But young Janai has been playing well.
66.
Yeah, it's great to see. There's a few youth players in the room, or ex-youth, that are coming up as well. So it's always great to see those players continue. I obviously remember what it's like. It was a long time ago when I was a junior, but obviously having that community around that embraces you as you come into the seniors.
Yeah, well, I never had the opportunity to play juniors because I didn't start playing till I was about 19. So, but I think it's very important
41.
for juniors to get as much experience in the juniors as they can and play out their years in the juniors and then transition to the seniors if that's what they want to do.
$45.
Yeah, Damon Bratley there at the moment. He's our referee for this game, speaking of juniors.
121.
Oh, nice 121 from Janaya.
And it's great to see Jade playing well again. She's had a couple of breaks, had a bit of a gone away and done the family thing, and it's great to see her back playing at a state level and has promptly made the Queensland team this year.
I believe she was away for about 10 years, I was told, having a family. And, she's certainly made an impression since she's come back.
Well, I think you're the perfect test of that too, Joey. Like, it's someone that this game play you can play for as many times and for as many years as you want. You went away for a little while.
Yes, I
36.
played from 97 to 2011, then had a break and came back in 2017. Made Townsville and
59.
never looked back since, and then COVID, of course, in 2021. And then just sort of went on from there. So it's not an age thing, obviously.
I've always said that. I think I remember all the old ducks in front of the pavement. It's one of these games you can play through all stages of your life, and you can fall in love with it and hate it as many times as you like, and always come back to it because of the community.
Yes.
41.
At least with the championships, you do get to see people for about 10 days. You mightn't get to see them, you know, probably twice a year. But
121.
that's nice darts.
Yeah, beautiful darts there from Davina. Mick Lacey's done a great job with these shirts too. They look absolutely incredible.
Yes, they look wonderful.
60.
I should sell quite a few of the other shirts that are up for sale this weekend. They're very, very nice. Don't be surprised if I come home with another dart shirt.
George will be like, we need another wardrobe for all your shirts.
Yes, yes, filling it up quite quickly. And then some, so.
Yeah.
Lauren here just taking time to have a look at what's left.
I believe she's got 36 left, yeah. I can throw you when you don't mean to hit something. It can throw you off your thought pattern.
Davina here with the chance to level it up at 2 apiece.
Game shot.
Oh, and does so.
Does well.
Going down to the wire.
Yeah.
Not much splitting them. Averages are pretty solid, pretty in line with each other as well.
It's always hard with doubles. You don't normally get very high averages in the ladies' doubles, but you can get the odd pairing that can do that.
Yeah, that's a good point, because I mean, a lot of these ladies, it's maybe the first time they're actually playing together, either in the team or even as doubles combinations as well. So
yes,
it can take a little bit of a while to get used to playing with someone and their rhythm and what they like and what they don't like.
Well, I think if you're playing doubles with someone, if you haven't played with them before, I think it's best to sort of just go up, do your own thing. Because you have to do your job, they have to do their job when they're up there. And realistically, everyone should like every double when you're at top level, realistically.
Yep.
It doesn't always happen though, so I
see it a lot in the ADA. You got to obviously maximise your opportunity to get at least one dart at any double. Doesn't matter what it is.
Well, that's right.
Just maximise your chances.
The percentage shot.
Yeah, for
is
sure.
what you're aiming at, but
30.
Not everyone thinks the same, so we all make mistakes. We all muck up, finishes from time to time, and if you can fix it, well, that's a bonus.
85.
Yeah, nice pick up there from Lauren.
So we are on YouTube as well tonight, guys, and we're also on Facebook if you're wanting to watch us live. And then, as I mentioned before, we're on Napa. Give a shout out to a couple of gentlemen in Pirates Cove and Dave, who were following us all last weekend on the ADA. Join us again this evening. Pirates Cove all the way from the US and always follows the DSL. So thanks for joining us again, gents. And I do feel it's nice to see some of the ladies on the stream too, because we always seem to show a lot of the men's game. So
well,
it is
right.
It's great to see the ladies up.
it's a good idea to get them used to that as well. I mean, because there are some players who've been playing for years and never even been on the stage to play a final. So using the streaming as well is you just forget that the camera's there half the time. And these girls will quickly get used to that the more they play.
52.
Yeah, sometimes you don't realise how much of a mental difference it is. You think you're not going to worry about a camera, or you think you're not going to worry about the fact that you're on stream, but in the back of your mind, you kind of have this thing, and you go, you don't want to throw badly.
Yes, that's right. You know, if you can turn that off, so you're laughing. So
100.
Oh, beautiful darts in response there from Sabina. These ladies are playing extremely well for the first game up this evening.
Yep.
Lauren here looks at 50, 10 for tops to take the match.
We're just under. This can be finished if she goes the right way.
We'll go away for a 1-2-2, Joe.
Yeah. Oh, you got to go 54 first start.
I'm partial to a bull.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I like the 19s.
I'm more of a traditionalist.
Game shot.
Nicely done there.
Nice start there from Janaya.
Hey, you mob.
That was a good game.
Here. Now,
it was a good game. Went down
well
for
done, ladies. Yeah.
50 years old, and we're celebrating in style with a big,
no idea what we're watching on the screen right now, but we're looking at.
No, happy birthday to somebody.
Happy birthday.
Maybe even get.
And over
Hey,
ladies.
G'day.
Well, that was a pretty exciting start, Joe. First
It was.
No?
Yes. No, it was good to watch. Good to see the girls throwing well because a lot of them won't have played live stream before. So obviously it looked like they did forget that the cameras were on them and they just played their game. So that's what they've got to do.
Yep. There's a lot of buzz in the room, I think, as well, that really helps. You kind of get immersed in what's going on and you see everyone that's around and you kind of just hopefully do your bit as well.
Well, exactly. There's a lot of support. So I think they really get into the game and just forget everything else and just focus on the board in front of them. And that's what you should be doing. So if you can block out the other noise, you're laughing. So
yep, for sure.
Yeah.
We have a lot more darts up for tonight. We've got the first games up and done. So loads more events still to come this evening.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure what time this is going to finish, but it could be a late one.
Yep, and absolutely. So we'll be back with you as soon as we can get the next game up and running.
No problem at all.
Catch you soon, folks.
Bye.
The inaugural First Nations National Reconciliation Darts Tournament is here. This event represents more than just darts. It represents reconciliation through our sport and a unified darting community. With events in men's, ladies and youth categories, there's something for everyone and plenty of action to watch across the entire weekend. Featuring top Indigenous and Queensland darting stars, there'll be no shortage of top quality darts on show. With streaming across the whole weekend, you'll stay up to date with everything as it happens. Friday kicks off a huge weekend of darts with a community day, followed by the test match where Queensland All-Stars and Indigenous All-Stars go head-to-head. The Indigenous All-Stars are headlined by two former youth world champions and supported by some of the strongest emerging and established players from across the country, and led by two of the most experienced captains in the game. The Queensland All-Stars are headlined by some of the strongest talents the state has ever seen and supported by a variety of the state's best, featuring many former junior players and led by a team of knowledgeable and dedicated officials. The weekend then continues with a massive pool of $30,000 up for grabs across men's and ladies singles, pairs and youth boys and girls singles. There are even huge prizes for most 180s and highest finish in both men's and ladies events. The test match, as well as men's events over the weekend, will be held at West Moreton, with the ladies' event Saturday and Sunday expanding across to Carroll Park. This event supports NAIDOC Week 50 Years Deadly celebrations and the National Indigenous Australians Agency. We are proud to be partnered with Gundyr Health Services and Cambu Health to make this possible, as well as Lone Wolf Clothing and Widdock Sportswear. With thanks to Eagle Sports, games will be contested on 180 Gladiator dartboards. And we thank DSL sponsors Bailey's Carpentry, JM Spain Contracting, First Choice Metal Traders, and Mining Electrical Solutions. The inaugural First Nations National Reconciliation Darts Tournament is here. This event represents more than just darts. It represents reconciliation through our sport and a unified darting community. With events in men's, ladies and youth categories, there's something for everyone and plenty of action to watch across the entire weekend. Featuring top Indigenous and Queensland darting stars, there'll be no shortage of top quality darts on show. With streaming across the whole weekend, you'll stay up to date with everything as it happens. Friday kicks off a huge weekend of darts with a community day, followed by the test match where Queensland All-Stars and Indigenous All-Stars go head-to-head. The Indigenous All-Stars are headlined by two former youth world champions and supported by...
Our next stream game up is a men's singles. Jamie Rundle versus Raymond Smith. Going to be a big one. See Ray just having a few warm-up darts now. We are joined in commentary with Mr. James Bailey. How are you, James?
Yeah, good, Ben. Yourself?
Pretty good. Pretty good. You know both these blokes pretty well, mate?
Mate, know them both very well. This will be a cracker of a game. Jamie certainly picked his game up, and I think he'll push Raymond here.
Evening, James.
Evening, Kate. I can actually hear you properly now too.
Yeah, we've kicked off with some great doubles. Ladies played really well, Ben. Split doubles on the end cost them a couple of points in the average, but the scoring power was absolutely right up there.
Oh, it was. I was outside watching it, and the atmosphere out there was really, really good too.
So this is where we go to the singles matches. So obviously with those ones, folks, we can't show every single singles match. So we will show what we can. But we are on NACA. If you wanted to follow one of your favourite players, you can head over to NACA and have a look for some of those games that you might want to follow.
Both of these players have had lots of stage experience.
I don't get it. Okay.
Damien Brightley's just sorting out the markers, Mike. Got Jamie Rundle, 2013 World Youth Champion. I like to throw that in there every time. Got a couple of World Youth Champions in the room as well with Venus Johnson.
Yes. I was actually there with Jamie in 2013 when he won that. I was in the Australian side for the World Cup, and it was absolutely, just played absolutely brilliant.
Yep, him and Tiana Smith. Now Tiana.
Yes. Yep.
Won the World Youth Cup. Those two, as did got another player in the room, Bo Anderson. Bo Anderson and Harina Williams, and now Karina Patel.
Bullseye.
On the World Youth as well. So it's one of the events that Australia has done very well at.
Throw first.
All right, Jamie's got a chase here now. He's got to chase hard.
A couple of supporters going, go Rundle in the jungle.
100.
They got for this event for both sides.
Yeah.
They look really, really nice.
Gave a shout out to Mick Lacey earlier, so Lone Wolf Darts did these shirts.
131.
Absolutely incredible.
45.
And Joe was saying the buzz in the room is awesome.
Oh, it's fantastic. You walk outside there, everybody's talking about it, everybody's enjoying themselves. It's really, really good. And they had a massive day
76.
here. I was talking to Mick earlier, they had something like 400 people through here today.
Yeah.
85.
Yeah, the support for this event, you know, it starts with the people that have started it, obviously Mick Lacey and the crew there, but the support has just been absolutely incredible.
38.
And to get as many people here through the event throughout the day and all the festivities of the day, but then obviously
43.
to be here and play these events and to travel from the other side of the country to come here shows a great sign of support there for the community.
They even had Steve Renoff here.
$48.
So if you're a regular of the DSL crew, you would be seeing these two again on screen, thinking, "Geez, can I just see someone else?"
116.
But we're here and showing the best that the Indigenous All Stars and the Queensland All Stars have to offer this amazing event.
How good are those shirts?
They're brilliant, eh?
Yeah, they're incredible. And I'm not just saying that because they have a DSL logo on it or that they have a Queensland logo on it. They are very unique and definitely represent extremely well.
54.
There's a couple of Porter DSL shirts in the background as well. See Stu Smith there donning the blue DSL and
127
shirt.
Ooh. Nice kickstart for Jamie.
140.
So if you're wondering around the scoring, 13 sets, and by sets we mean essentially matches within this event.
100.
And the averages that you're seeing on
41.
there are just not these players. It's overall how they've gone in trebles, in doubles and singles. So it's the sides combined.
91.
Yeah, a little bit different to what we're used to seeing. But I think it's a great addition to bring another platform
43.
into the community as well. And I'll let James talk to IFNNRDT.
58.
Oh, you'll always give me the hard ones.
54.
Inaugural First Nations.
That's
I'll
it.
start you off.
Yep. When you're always put on the spot, you always lose it.
Jamie looks at
96.
Oh, God, what am I looking at? Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. Sorry.
Yeah.
My fault.
Jamie's got 136.
96.
Yeah, beautiful setup there from Jamie.
And look, NACA's a brilliant platform too. I mean, I was just in Japan recently for the WDF Silver and Gold, and they ran the entire tournament with, I think there was over
12.
400 players straight off NACA. It was brilliant. You could keep track of it everywhere. So there's some good darting platforms out there now from the scoring capability.
20.
Raymond here looks at double two. Take a 2-1 lead.
No score.
Oh,
Unable
this
to
is something
convert.
Jamie's going to have to jump this one, I think.
Game shot.
Yeah, good shot.
Are you looking for one place
Raymond
for all
wasn't
your
happy,
unique
he missed a
needs?
few darts
Look
and
no
doubles there.
further.
Yeah, we've got the Target Omni at home. And that's another good system. There's quite a few coming out. But we've got some great boards there this weekend, and obviously NACA for the support as well.
100. $95.
It's great to see a few faces in the room I haven't seen for a while as well. I'm sure you're loving it out there, James, on the ground, seeing everyone.
I walked out there earlier and saw
100.
Barry Fowler, who I haven't seen in probably 12 years. Yeah, there's people I haven't seen here for 10 plus years. It's awesome.
20.
And they've come down to see people that they said they haven't seen for years as well.
Yeah. I asked Joe the question just before. I'll ask you again, obviously, as a player of your
180.
caliber as well. As Raymond smacks in on 80 for us. The difference from going to a singles event like last weekend or playing your local league to putting on a shirt here and playing for something like this, especially in the inaugural event.
Game shot.
You know, how much would these players be thinking, or what do you think their approach should be coming into something like this?
Oh, it's massively different because at the end of the
57.
day, whether you're representing your state, your country, or your nation, whatever you're representing, you put on that representative shirt, it's a whole different feeling. It is a whole different feeling, and that's what you're playing for. You're playing for that pride in that shirt. And that goes, I think that, you know, I talked to Raymond about it the other night, about a few different things over the years, what we've done.
96.
And every time you put on a different shirt, you have a different feeling. So I think every single one of these people wearing these shirts will have that feeling. It's all
140.
And they've all earned their spot to be here. So it's not as if they're given it. They've all earned their spot to have a crack here.
90.
Yeah, I was saying before, like how lucky would you be to say you were there at the beginning, you were there at the first one, and something Joe and I were talking to. This is not an event that's going to go anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere in the sense that it's going to stop. It's going to keep going, and this is just the start of something great for this.
43.
Well, yeah, you've only got to look at the support and how it was all set up and what happened here today, just at the club. And if that's just the start, I can just imagine what's going to happen in the future.
Match.
It's just going to grow and grow and grow.
Yeah, for sure. Raymond Smith takes the leg there against under the gun. Yep. And another game under the belt for this evening.
Yeah, and that's a solid performance by Raymond.
Good to see you on camera, James.
Yeah, sorry. I just realised that I had my arm on the other chair.
But yeah, no, it was a great opening singles match. Obviously, it's always hard to go first in the singles, kick your team off. You've been in that position before. I think you and I have been in that team position before where we've had to kick it off. It's not an easy thing to do.
It's not, but a player like Raymond, he thrives on it. And Jamie's a player that you could put him anywhere in the team and it won't matter. Jamie will just play wherever you ask him to. He's comfortable in whatever position.
Yeah, for sure. Some great darts already. We've seen some brilliant averages. We've seen some great scoring. We've seen some huge support in the community in the room there, just going absolutely crazy. And we're only in the first hour of the event.
Yeah. And like I say, you walk outside and, if you walk outside of a microphone, it is just the noise level is, it's awesome. It is an awesome feeling.
Yep. Well, don't go anywhere, folks, because we have so much more to show you today. And we'll be back with the next game up. Oh, we're obviously up now. Here we go.
So we're watching Tristan and Gigi. And I believe once this is over, Joe will come back in because there'll be a couple of ladies having a crack on the stream. Which is this and that, I must say, is really good to see because not a lot of the ladies actually get an opportunity to play on stream. And they were talking about it out there before. There was a couple of ladies there that nervous to go on. So we just said to them, just go and play your normal game. Forget about the TV being there. Don't watch the camera. Just play your game and the rest will happen.
Yeah. And to be fair, the ladies did play really, really well in the opening doubles. And considering the event, considering where we're at, I think they played exceptional. So
Yeah,
looking
so do
forward
I.
to seeing the rest of this evening.
And look, it's not just the men that have the passion in the game. You can see the passion in the ladies and the way they play, the way they congratulate each other after each shot. I just think it's awesome.
It's a great warm-up as well. A lot of players in the room, whether they be on the Indigenous side or the Queensland side, are actually part of our, whether it be us in Queensland or over in WA, they are part of the state teams that are going to be playing in the Australian Championships in a few weeks' time. And, you know, a lot of these players have either played for their state or played for their country before as well, either the youth or the senior. So the quality is absolutely up here.
Oh, it is. And DSL will be streaming the Australian Championships again this year as well, which will be fantastic. There's young Tristan just hitting double 5. There's 2-1 up on Vision.
It's a big exciting time for the calendar. I was actually looking at the darts calendar between the ADA. We've got this weekend. Next weekend, I believe, is the Zone 10. There's so many events on. We've got Legends coming up. We've got the Australian Championships. We've got the ANZ Premier League. We've got the World Series. There is so much darts coming up.
Yes, the back end of the year up until about September is just full on. From July, August, September, there's a lot of darts on.
It's pretty exciting to be a darts fan right now.
And a dart player.
I think my darts are absolutely in the retirement bucket at the moment. But as we were saying before, this is a game that you can hang your darts up and pull them back out at various points throughout your life.
Oh, absolutely. It's not just a young person's game. Anyone can play it. I actually, it was interesting. I think I was in Adelaide, and there were. Oh no, sorry, I went to New Zealand for the Colonel, and Declan and I were playing at the Canterbury Leagues Club there, and there was a guy there. He was 81 years of age, still playing, and he could still throw a good solid dart. So age is no barrier.
Bit of a safe switch there from Tristan, moving to the 12, just in case he happened to bust that 180.
Yes.
And so,
it's always
Indigenous
a good bet
team
to do that.
looking at 48 for the match, double. The other side of the board.
Ooh.
Just on the outside. So GG, 72. Bless those. Looking at the ball.
Just unfortunate dropping that dart straight into that 7. Just sort of hurt him a bit there. Yeah, there you go. Done, Tristan.
Very well done. We were talking briefly before, but didn't get on. We didn't make the live feed at the time, James, but we're talking about the haircuts in the room.
I got the best haircut.
Obviously, Declan's taking after you as well with his. I can see it. I can see the resemblance. But another great game of darts. We've been treated to a couple of the opening singles there from the men's event, and didn't disappoint so far.
No, absolutely not. Some really good games there, and both Raymond and Jamie and Gigi and Tristan, as you know, play against each other on Wednesday night, so the familiarity is there for them to be playing. But you're right. I think everybody went to the barber today, bar about 1 or 2 people in the entire venue.
They must have known they were going to be on the camera.
I think Mick might have said to them, this is a prerequisite to turn up to the club.
For sure. Absolutely. Well, we've got plenty of games still to go. Obviously, we'll try and stream as many games as we can. Ben is absolutely working like a trooper in the background, trying to bring you as many games as we can across the room. And stay tuned because there's plenty more to come.
Yeah, and like I said, Ben, he works tirelessly, same as Declan in the background, just to make sure that all this can run smoothly, you know, and there's always little hiccups, but gee, they get on top of it really well, don't they?
Yeah. No, it's great.
Yeah, it does my head in. I could never do it.
Good thing you're a good carpenter.
Yeah, apparently.
All right, folks. So we'll be back with you shortly, and we'll try and get another game up as soon as we possibly can. But stay tuned.
Cheers.
The inaugural First Nations National Reconciliation Darts Tournament is here. This event represents more than just darts. It represents reconciliation through our sport and a unified darting community. With events in men's, ladies and youth categories, there's something for everyone and plenty of action to watch across the entire weekend. Featuring top Indigenous and Queensland darting stars, there'll be no shortage of top quality darts on show. With streaming across the whole weekend, you'll stay up to date with everything as it happens. Friday kicks off a huge weekend of darts with a community day, followed by the test match where Queensland All-Stars and Indigenous All-Stars go head-to-head. The Indigenous All-Stars are headlined by 2 former youth world champions and supported by some of the strongest emerging and established players from across the country, and led by 2 of the most experienced captains in the game. The Queensland All-Stars are headlined by some of the strongest talents the state has ever seen and supported by a variety of the state's best, featuring many former junior players and led by a team of knowledgeable and dedicated officials. The weekend then continues with a massive pool of $30,000 up for grabs across men's and ladies singles, pairs and youth boys and girls singles. There are even huge prizes for most 180s and highest finish in both men's and ladies events. The test match, as well as men's events over the weekend, will be held at West Moreton, with the ladies event Saturday and Sunday expanding across to Carroll Park. This event supports NAIDOC Week 50 Years Deadly celebrations and the National Indigenous Australians Agency. We are proud to be partnered with Gundyr Health Services and Cambu Health to make this possible.
And just ripping straight over, realise there's some games on the other boards. It's Samara Ugle you can see in the foreground there. And I think it's Janaea Finlay. I'm not up with all the names, but would that be right?
Yes, it is. Got Janai there. And we've on the other board we have Teresa Morris playing Rika Lacey. So we've got all the 3 girls that were playing there, aside from Samara, have all made the Queensland team this year and heading over to WA for the championships.
I'm not sure what's going on there. The scoreboard is stuck on 60. Maybe they just haven't entered the final score. So we'll I might kill that one. Jump over onto board 11. Way over the other side there. And I'll grab a scoreboard for that one as soon as I can. You have Teresa Morris and Rika Lacey.
We got Joe Hadley back on the mic as well.
Good evening. Yeah, I think they had an issue with the score. G'day, Ben. And they had to get Declan out to see if he could fix it up, which I'm sure he
so
did.
that one's back up. Well, we've switched over anyway. We've got the other game is finished. Just letting you know out there that one I did go to 3 legs. So somebody pegged that 60. I think.
Ben, I feel like we've got you on your toes this evening. We've got multiple boards going. We've got multiple comms booths happening for you. Maybe not making it easy for you.
It's all going on.
Makes life interesting.
I was just about to say, for those of you just joined us, we've got Joe Hadley on the mic in the room at West Moreton Dart Club here for this test match. And great to have you in the comms.
Thank you. Great to be here as usual.
And at the moment we've got, so we're up to 13 sets. Queensland All-Stars are up 4-1. So every match contributes to a set. And at the moment we have Teresa Morris who's just knocked that one off there for the Queensland All-Stars.
Yes, the
Talk
All
about
Stars.
on my toes. There it goes.
Blink and you miss it.
But we have a superstar lineup across both the Indigenous and the Queensland teams this evening. It's great to see what's happening in the room. I'm a little bit jealous, Joe, that you get to be there in the buzz in the room.
Yes, well, it certainly is a buzz because the crowd are getting right behind all these games, men and the women. And I believe young Tristan just knocked off Gigi.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a feather in his cap.
Yeah, he's been playing some beautiful darts.
Yes, he has. And his confidence has just grown and grown. So, you know, and that's what you really want. If you don't learn from it, there's no point. So, and he's learning as much as he can. He's doing really, really well.
And I did just get the scoop to everyone. Everyone was sort of asking around what's going on with all these haircuts and all these chaps that have had beautiful new haircuts seem to be for the stream. Apparently they were given haircuts out today at the club.
Ah, well, I must have got there too late because I didn't see that. But there's certainly there's a guy in the tracksuit there, the purple tracksuit, who looks fantastic.
There's a few colourful shirts in the room and colourful attire.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of people are wearing the shirts that they actually bought today, so they stuck those on, and they've got boxes and boxes. So don't be afraid to put your hand in your pocket and buy some shirts, because it all goes to helping the community. And I believe that, like you said, there's a lot of colourful shirts around. Can't have too many dart shirts.
I think I counted. I think I've got over 100 shirts, and I'm sure, Joe, your collection is much greater than that. But yeah, you can never have too many.
Yeah.
And someone's just turned the mic on at the club, so it's gotten very loud very quickly.
It has.
You just got a glimpse of little Bo Anderson there, travelled from Western Australia, part of the crew that we sponsored out of the Silver Sands Tavern to come over and compete in this event. We had little Bo Anderson, just saw James Thorne Jr. up there hitting the oche. Five of the kids all up made the trip over, thanks to JM Spain Contracting.
And I suddenly feel very old when I see Bo Anderson Jr., since I played juniors with his dad. It makes me feel very old when I see how grown he is.
Well, last I spoke to Bo Anderson, it's got to be probably 20 years at least. And saw him tonight, and I think, no, you haven't changed that much.
Hasn't changed a bit, has he?
No, not really. So, no, he's looking good and got a boy of his own, and it's fantastic.
It's one of those sports we were talking about earlier, just around the community, and just one thing I definitely see with the ADA as we do more and more is I think I don't count every single time how many we say, oh, this player grew up in the juniors, or this player was the son of this player. And, you know, there's so many different generations that play in this game, and you can play for so many different families and so many different clubs throughout your career, really.
Well, that's right. And the one thing I love about the dart community is the people who do the darting down memory lane. And there's been some cracker photos on there this week, especially. You know, Brian Bingham, Vic Robb, all fantastic people and players who sadly have left us now. Just Vic Robb, fantastic captain for Victoria. Brian, wonderful player for Victoria. And it's sad that they're gone, but we all have to go sometime, unfortunately. And let's hope that the younger ones are coming through and see what they can do.
And I think that's the beauty about what we're doing now, and what darts has, how it's evolved, is that, you know, we're creating this legacy for future generations to be able to look back. Unfortunately, when we look back, there was not a lot of vision and not a lot of footage of the great players that played before us. So to be able to start, I guess, the chain of this, to be able to move forward and be able to look back, you know, it's great to be part of.
The only sort of recognition you got back in the day was you had Star Darts magazine, you had Points and Tips magazine, which I know I had plenty of at home, but God knows where they are now. So, but I'd love to see those sorts of things come back.
Yeah, for sure. I've got a stack of points and tips magazines that I got out recently, actually, and went through, and obviously there's plenty of photos of you in there, Joe, as well. But there's heaps of photos of the people that have been here before me and people I grew up admiring as well. It's great to have those legacy pieces that you can look back and share and refer to.
Yeah, the only thing is it makes you feel older when you do look back. It was that long ago. So, but look, it's good to look back on that, and then all of a sudden you blink and another 20 years has gone by. So,
yep,
that's just how life is. So,
yeah. Well, now we've got DSL and we've got all these amazing events that get to post all over social media, and we can rewatch these games as many times as we like.
Well, that's right. There's plenty of opportunities to see what's going on with darts on Facebook and all social media. So you won't miss a thing.
We'll try and bring you all the action this weekend. Obviously, Ben's there in the background making sure we can bring as much darting action to you as possible this weekend. And hopefully we can get out to a game really soon.
Yeah, well, hopefully they'll start shortly. I don't know what the hold-up is, but all we can see is young Declan playing. That's good to see.
There's a game on board 13, and I can hear a commentator, so we've got to switch over to that one. It's not going to be this game. I didn't get the memo which game is up, so we'll be back in a minute with the correct game.
And for those asking, Declan did get a haircut last week. So that is a choice he made.
Yes. Even with the haircut, his hair still looks long.
41.
The Venus Johnson Kim Mitchell game here.
Yep, two talented players who've been around a while. And Kim, of course,
81.
Having all that time off and made a comeback. And came back very well, very strong. And unfortunately had that incident with the dogs with the hand. But she managed to get past that. And she's just come back strong, so it's good to see.
Yep, I'm playing Venus Johnson, who
100
world youth singles champion. Great player. Has played a lot of years. Played for Queensland a lot of years.
Yeah.
45.
I think the girls are enjoying themselves tonight. I've had a few of them say that some are a bit nervous, but now they're starting to enjoy it and get into it, so that's good. So that's fantastic.
140.
That's good dance from Kim, 140. Yeah.
But I just look at the lineup. We've got multiple players in the ladies there who have represented this country in various shapes or forms across the youth and senior player. Like the quality there is exceptional.
Yes, yes. And when everyone fires at the same time, it's even better.
Game shot.
And that's a very good peg from Kim Mitchell. Never look like missing.
Yeah, she looks very solid.
Yep. Yeah, I think she's got her focus face on.
Yes, to say you can tell at times with certain players they've got the game face on.
Yes. And you can almost hear the wheels
43.
turning in some of the players when they're up there.
It's great to see the support in the room. Obviously, everyone standing up behind, cheering and supporting.
Yes.
43.
No, they're all into it.
I was actually thinking about that the other day. Like between people like Kim's come back from an injury. We've got Tori that's come back from an injury. Stuart Coburn was in a car accident and came back from an injury and then hit a 9-darter last weekend.
Yes.
Like it just goes to show if
125.
You can come back from anything.
Well, that's right. If you've been a player who's been there, done that, you don't sort of lose that, I don't think.
100.
So even though you've had a setback in your life, depending on what it is, if you've been a talented player, an experienced player, it just shows you can come back. And
45.
I just believe Tori's having a bit of a break. I'm not sure if she's coming back or what her plans are, but, there's a life outside of darts, and we all know that.
Yeah,
45.
and we did talk about it before. This game is one of those ones that you can put them away for a few years and come back, and you know, you can still be as good, or you know, you can
Well,
still
that's
do what
right.
you want to do.
Well, Tori proved that. She
Yes.
went away
60.
and came back and won the Australian singles last year. So that's just proof in the pudding. So
Well, she's a special unit though, Tori.
yeah, she is. She is a special unit.
32.
And it just goes to show, it doesn't matter what happens in your life, you're determined enough, you can do it. So
Yeah. Got Venus here looking at 128.
54 scored.
yeah, 74
74.
left.
Yep.
Go the triple 14.
Yeah, I thought she might have stayed there because she had obviously had left so much of that triple open in the triple 18. So she might have stayed there, but
It might have been a chance of knocking it out,
78.
possibly.
yeah.
It all depends on how your dart lands as well. And Kim needs to
30.
really make and do some work here. So turn around from the last leg that she played.
Game
Triple
shot.
All right.
Well, that's the other way to go.
Beautiful double outshot there. Sorry, it's triple double outshot, I should say, from Venus. Levels it up at one apiece.
You sort of don't have much choice
15.
after the first one, do you? Kim really needs to lift her game here. As Venus has put the pressure back on.
125.
Yeah, there you go. 125 start.
Yeah.
Against 15. It's tough to take.
Especially when it's your walk as well. Obviously,
22.
Kim started that leg too, so
yes,
Venus has effectively taken the darts now with
That's
that
right.
opening shot.
60.
Playing very steady at the moment is Venus. Comes Kim for the possible
83.
ton. 83.
Better darts, better grouping there from Kim.
Yeah.
And Venus bang straight in again.
Yeah, she's got her eye in, that's for sure.
100.
That's really good.
41.
I mean, when your opponent starts hitting tons and 140s and things, it can go one of two ways. It can either fire you up or destroy you.
Yep.
So you just got to hopefully it's fire you up.
60.
And Geordie Clark just jumped in the comments there, said, how about Harina Patel's comeback?
I've been trying to get Harina to play for
43.
so long, so I'm going to shout out to Harina and go, come on. No, she's playing beautiful
Well,
darts.
she
Always
will.
has been, always will be.
I'm fairly sure she's competing for Western Australia
60.
and playing in the
Yes.
Pacific Masters in the Australian Championships. And I assume that Joe Hadley will be coming over for that, eh, Joe?
I certainly am, Ben.
Be there.
Yes.
Yep.
Wouldn't miss it for the well.
26.
Wouldn't miss it for the well.
No. Seeing as I'm in the Vic team, I suppose I've got to go.
And you've featured fairly heavily on stream
Yes.
in past Australia Championships. So
72.
bang. It's a good hit.
That's a good
Yeah,
hit.
brilliant setup
Sets
there
up
from
24.
Yeah.
Not sure if she was going for the double 16, but in
No, I
any
don't
case,
think she would have, but
Definitely
it's a
gone
good
for
slip
single.
up.
Yep.
Sometimes it pays off.
Game shot.
Yeah,
And
beautiful.
there you go. Got her eye in all right.
The breaker throw as well for Venus too.
Yeah.
She's from the match here.
So that will put Venus in good stead to go for the win here. Not sure if that's in or out.
It's out.
Yeah.
But yeah, Harina back
40.
in the W18. Bruiser keeps trying to get me to come over and play against Harina for the first time in like 25 years. And I said, no, I don't want to get beat by Harina again.
45.
I'll just come over and catch up. How's that?
Is that the same Harina Williamson?
Yes.
Yes.
Harina Williamson.
Yes. Yes.
World Youth Champion, played with both.
Yes. Very good player.
60.
Amazing.
I remember going down memory lane now.
Yeah, a while ago.
Janine Kasser and I actually won the Australian doubles.
180.
In
Oh,
and it was
brilliant
against
there from
Harina and Natalie Carter.
Oh, Natalie Carter, yep.
And I believe we beat them 5-2, if my memory serves correct.
There you go.
So,
yeah, Harry's back in.
This game is heating up.
81.
Yeah, they're certainly firing up now.
41.
Really digging those shirts. I keep looking at them going, God, they're good shirts.
Yes. You like
45.
both the shirts?
Yeah, I do. I love them both. Has the Vic's got a new
65.
shirt, Joe? Or is it the same shirt as last year?
Basically the same shirt as last year. Haven't really changed much at all. Just a different supplier, I believe, because Biff wasn't able to do it for obvious reasons.
130.
Beautiful.
That's a lovely shot. Lovely shot. Wouldn't this be awesome if
Kim here.
like this?
She's on.
Yeah, two shots on.
Can't look at a big fish. Oh, just outside.
That's unlucky.
JJ in the background. You can see her go.
Yeah. Oh. I thought she might have gone for bull with the last start to leave tops.
Okay. Nice 60. 85. Goes to 15. Leaves 70.
90.
There's a triple 10, but it's a big thing.
I think Kim will go 20-20 bull here, I thought.
Yeah, I assume so. Ooh,
Well, that was the plan. Yeah.
42. No score.
Oh, that was unlucky. Yeah. Kim needs to ping this.
Yeah. To go level it up. What's that? Double 16.
16.
Oh, outside wire.
Just on the wire, yeah. It's hard to take when they're so close.
I think it's the only game playing as well, so players might be a little bit
35.
nervous at the moment.
Yes.
All eyes on them.
Kim has the shot.
The atmosphere.
Game
in that
shot.
room is electric.
Yep, there you go. Going all the way again.
Yes, it is. Like I said, it's like a mini championship.
Just straight in.
You can. I think you can get partially deaf when you go to a championship these days. It's that loud.
Just about. The World Cups are just as
38.
loud.
Yeah, definitely lose your voice on those ones.
Yep. Now Venus has certainly kept her eye
81.
on those 20s and 60s, so Kim needs to bang one in here.
Venus is one of those players that just looks really cool and calm.
50.
Play a lot of emotion.
Not much effort.
Yeah, it always looks pretty cool.
121.
Yeah, lovely darts.
Lovely adjustment after that first one. No pun intended.
Yep. Why not? We'll just sling in the top there.
46.
Take him anywhere you can get
It's a good hit. Yeah, it's a good hit. Lucky hit.
And just to put it
85.
in the comments, there is actually only 2 men's teams and 2 ladies teams. So it's the Indigenous All-Stars versus the Queensland All-Stars.
100.
Yeah, that's a good shot from Kim. Very, very well needed too. Timely.
Yeah, so 8 players per team in the men and 8
60.
players per team in the ladies, and then playing each team is playing across 2 boards essentially. So that's why it looks like there's 4 and 4.
55.
Oh, unfortunately, yeah, it's hard when the darts are just under the 60 to sling one over the top into the triple. And sometimes I do tend to skid off into the 555 or the 111.
92. 92.
Yep. Good cover there from Venus to move down and pick up a 19. Kim here needing a triple or 2.
Just wants to leave it handy.
85.
Yeah, that's a good pickup.
But Venus here was 72 for the match. Another one of those would leave tops.
$32.
Still a chance for Kim to ping this.
Should we go 20s?
I would think so.
Yep.
Still you're paying
22.
Mm-hmm.
Game shot.
Yeah. That was a good match. Good match from the ladies.
Yeah, absolutely. I think after that first leg, Venus just kind of put the pedal down and just really looked very comfortable and just looked very relaxed, whereas I think Kim just tightened up a little bit.
Possibly, but Kim's an experienced player and she knows how to handle those situations. But like you said, Venus just put the pedal down and just went for it. And that's basically what you got to do.
Yeah, for sure. It's a pretty short format, best of 5. I know people go, oh, it's a bit of a long. It can be quick at times.
It can be, especially if it's 3-0. They're the ones I like.
As long as you're on the 3-leg.
The W side, yes,
yeah,
correct.
Absolutely.
Yes.
But yeah, lots of those events, all those matches still to come. You know, there's a lot of games to go. We are on NACA, as I mentioned earlier. So if you do want to follow along with the Indigenous All-Stars or the Queensland All-Stars, you can have a look on NACA and see who's up and you can follow those games. Otherwise, we'll be trying to stream as many games as possible.
Yeah, well, hopefully a few people do get on NACA. Is it NACA 01?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's another way to watch and see what's going on. The weekend of darts coming up, I assume that'll be on Dart Connect.
I believe it'll be on NACA again. I'm not too sure.
NACA as well?
No, sorry. The rest of the weekend is on Dart Connect, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Well, it's good. A lot of people have that and they know to tune in. So hopefully we'll get a lot of people watching from home.
Yeah, and if you're in the Brisbane area, as I mentioned at the top of the evening, the men are at West Moreton tomorrow and Sunday, and the ladies are at Carroll Park Dart Club. So if you are in the areas and want to pop by, you can absolutely come on down and cheer on some of the players. And if you want to have a game, you can also do that.
Yeah. So there's no affiliation required, is there?
No, lots of good money up for grabs too. So it's a great sign of support. A few sponsors that have come on board to support this great cause too. So yeah, come on down. You know, we've got if you build it, they will come. Or we've given you some events, folks. So come on down.
It's worth having a go, and you might, you just don't know until you have a try. So you might have a really great day and do really well.
Yeah, for sure. Nothing beats, I think I've talked to maybe you about this before, Joe, actually, as well over the years. Nothing beats actually coming in and playing a game against somebody. You can practice all you like at home, but it is those match plays and those match fitness, I guess, and those things that are actually going to lift your game.
Well, that's right. I mean, do all your best darts at home at practice, as a lot of people do.
Yep.
And they get to a game and they throw completely different.
Who's got the
microphone?
It's Damon again. Gotta tell him to turn his mic off when he moves away from the board.
Yeah.
It is going to be Seamus
match game. Yeah.
Seamus v Jordan up on our stream board coming up next, Dart fans.
Yeah, Seamus Lynch from the Sunny Coast. He played off for the Queensland team and he's made the Queensland team this year for the first time. So he's a rookie going over to WA.
Okay, I'll hand you over to James.
Thanks, Joe. We'll see you in the next one.
Okay.
Was that a lot better?
Yeah.
We
That's
are ready
outside.
to kick off. Queensland men leading the Indigenous All-Stars 5-3 in sets.
That's a bullseye.
Tell us where to go first.
We've got James Bailey back on the mic.
Yep, I'm back.
He's back. Yes, he's back.
And how funny do you think of that, Kate? They had that barber here all day and we didn't even
know.
know.
So for those who've just joined us, we've been talking about, I won't say the brilliant haircuts in the room, but the haircuts in the room, and wondering if everyone had a new haircut coming into this evening. And lo and behold, they had 3 haircuts today out at the club for this event too. Not just obviously for the dart players, but for anyone else who came along. So if you see James Bailey tonight, you can see a fresh one.
Yeah, I didn't realise they were here, otherwise I would have turned up earlier.
$137.
So we've got Seamus Lynch here from Queensland team playing Jordan. God, I've gone blank. Jordan Lacey. I'm like, why have I gone blank? I'm playing Jordan Lacey from the Indigenous All Stars.
And Seamus has really come into his own in the last 12 months.
Yeah, 82.
He was always a solid player, but he's really turned it on in the last 12 months or so.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
made the Queensland side for the first time this year.
Yeah, I just said before, he's a rookie going over to WA. He's been playing in the ADA tour as well, which I think is also helping the game too. Obviously, you're playing against some of the best players in the country. But Seamus has been a really solid player for a few years now, and great to see him put his hat in the ring this year for the trials and promptly made the team and heading over to WA.
52.
And I think he'll do some damage over there because he's got a lot. He's getting a lot of experience by going to the ADAs. Been chosen for this. He'll do well over there.
40.
Yeah, and he's a good dude too. Like, he's just a barrel of laughs and gets along with most people and just loves being amongst it. So from a personality perspective, he'll absolutely thrive being part of the team and being part of the championships.
Yeah, I don't think he's got a bad bone in his body, to be fair. He's just a happy-go-lucky fella.
39.
So looking here at 16, so 88 for a leg on the board. Just like that.
And we all know his opponent can play really well. I mean, Jordan's hit a 9 data before. Yeah, he's
125.
Yeah, first time ever was a couple of years ago. We had 3 generations playing in the Queensland team, or any state team for that matter, but 3 generations playing in the one team, which is the first time that's ever been done. And Jordan was the youngest of that trio.
41.
Mick Lacey and Anne Lacey represent as well. That'll take some beating, I think, of that title.
44.
Oh, definitely.
40.
And when you talked about shirts and pride earlier, if you talk to somebody like Seamus, first time, he's proud as punch to be wearing that shirt.
45.
And Jordan, who's been around for a bit, he's just as proud to be wearing that shirt. So there's a lot involved in just putting that shirt on and feeling that pride.
And I feel like, so you got Seamus there, to the left of Seamus, you've got Paul O'Malley. So both these gentlemen were actually born overseas and they now live and reside in Queensland. And they've absolutely embraced the Australian lifestyle. So for them to be able to come into these events and put a shirt on, both of them have said how much pride they feel in wearing a shirt like this, and how much, it means to them. And for that, considering this isn't their home country, is pretty exceptional.
133.
Yeah, nice starts, 133 there from Seamus to set himself up.
Jordan, finding those 60s.
80.
Just rush that second bar a little bit.
$58.
Beautiful first start there from Jordan. Beautiful second up from Jordan.
Game shot.
Beautiful.
Oh, what a peg. Brilliant peg.
That was a fantastic check out there from Jordan Lacey.
And you know who didn't watch it? Mick.
135.
on his phone.
Great opening set there from Seamus.
40.
Pass.
26.
There is that 6.
41.
There was an opportunity there for Jordan to jump on that after Seamus had a big start.
Oh, stop.
121.
First two darts were brilliant. I think we all heard what he thought about that third one.
Yes.
135.
There you go. Jordan's backed it up.
$30.
So Seamus has gone brilliant darts. 26. Brilliant darts. 30.
99.
Obviously playing double with me.
That's been my game lately.
Oh, I'm not gonna talk about your game on air, James.
97.
I'm my own worst critic.
I think we all are at times.
$56.
Seamus here looks at 92 to make it a 2-1 lead. Ooh, just tripped outside that triple. When the triple down, hit a big 15. Leaves in 55 for the return with Jordan on 130, and Jordan before just took out 147. So bullseye here. Jordan Lacey.
105.
Oh.
That's a great effort.
What's your preferred way on 92 when the opponent's on a peg, Kate? I prefer normally to go
35.
for the
Yeah, it depends, and I'll talk to that in a minute. I just want to talk to White on the screen. No.
21.
Oh, unlucky.
Seamus, yeah, it looks at double 10 for a 2-1 lead.
Oh,
No score.
Get in there, Geordie, as someone in the background said.
No score.
Oh, 17.
Game shot.
Yeah,
There you go. Yeah, so for me, going back to it depends. I just wanted to give those players the opportunity.
No, that's fine.
It depends if I'm playing 19s or 20s at the moment. So if I'm playing 20s and I'm pretty confident on the 20s, I will go with 20. However, if the 20s are being a bit elusive to me, then I will go the ballroom.
Yeah.
100.
I play often between the two, and growing up as a youth player playing 19s,
81.
Nice to be able to rely on them at times.
Yeah.
But it can make your setups or your combination cutouts a bit interesting if you're trying to stay clear of a 20 because it's not paying you any love.
No, yeah, absolutely.
100. $140.
Yeah, beautiful darts there from
great
Seamus.
Thought Jordan was starting to get away from him.
Yeah, he did that one. He's got the walk, so this is against the throw for Seamus as well. So if he could put a triple or two in here, he's effectively taking the dart.
95.
That's a good
Pressure.
set.
Yeah. Yeah, stand or double downward check out first, I should say.
95.
Yes. Good
Yeah,
pressure
that
there from 40.
left himself a good 2 data.
60 scored,
Yeah,
yeah.
beautiful pressure. 10 or a 6 here from Seamus. Oh no! Stopped me completely.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have gone that way.
Yeah.
Obviously, being I was talking with Joe before about just the margin for error and maximising your opportunities. At 10 or a 6 obviously is a safe bet. If you go for one hit and miss hit the other, you've
41.
got another dart to correct it or hit it. Whereas the option there, you obviously have to hit that big 14. But got away with
And
it.
shot.
He did.
And
He did.
won the match.
Yes. I certainly wouldn't have went that way either because you had way too much room for error.
It's one of those things, I talk a lot about it with the ADA and some of the other things that we commentate on. You know, absolutely there is a way you can go. You know, the textbook says this, but then on top of that, it's so many things you have to consider, whether it be the position in the match, the position in the leg as well, but also your personal preference. And I think when it comes down to all those factors, it's maximising your opportunity at hitting a double, but then obviously what your preference as well, whatever you feel most comfortable going for.
Well, a lot of people love the 32 route, but when you're in a pressure situation like that, you still got to like, whether it's 36 or whether it's tops. You always cannot set your own favourite dart up. And if you're in that pressure situation, if it's the last leg decider, you've got to play the percentages. That's the way I feel anyway.
Oh, I agree with you. And that's one of the things I think you and I both try to teach the youth as well, is that just maximising your opportunity to win the leg. And that's so critical in today's game, where you might have players that are coming down in 15 darts and you've got to try and break in 12 or something like that, where the games move so fast that every dart at a double is so critical.
And there's a lot of players that say they talk about they don't start counting until they're under 300. I actually count from 501. So if I hit a 555 first dart and I hit a 60, I'll still, not 9 times out of 10, I'll go for the 57. It's either going to leave me 369 or 407. Then you go ton 40 out. You always try to set yourself up for a potential 12 data. Whereas I see a lot of people go 20, 20, 19, 442. You can't do it that way. You've got to then hit a 180 to do it. So the percentages and mathematical, that's just me.
Well, not all of us have your talent, James, for starters, but
I don't know about that.
but at the same time, I absolutely understand the board management is so critical, and I feel like, when you're a junior or when you're sort of starting out, you get the little piece of paper with all the checkouts, and it sort of says this is how you should go for this checkout. And you're counting down from sort of that 170 onwards, but the game has moved so fast since then, and there's so many different ways, and there's so many different ways to use the board to your advantage too. And I feel like the less you have to try or really do something out of your comfort zone, the better. So try and do what you feel natural, and also your best instinct, just go with it.
And but that's where I always talk to people about is practice like you play, and then play like you practice, because there's so many people that will say to me, I play so well at home and I come to darts and I lose it.
Yep.
And I go, because you're not doing what you do back at home on your board.
Got a lovely view of Tristan's side of his head there on that board, looking at that fresh haircut from today.
I think he should have got the rest of it cut too.
Thanks, Ben.
But so a lot of people when they come to darts, they put that pressure back onto themselves, and I've done it. We've all done it. You put that pressure on yourself, and sometimes we just got to go back to the basics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. And a lot of people will say if you're practicing at home and you're not practicing well, to put your darts down and walk away. And I completely disagree with that, because you can't do that in a game. If you're playing bad, you can't just put your darts down and walk away for half an hour or an hour. You need to be able to practice pulling yourself out of those situations. So you know, I'm for one that sort of says if you're playing, you know, bad at home, get yourself out of it.
You should. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that, because you cannot pull yourself, if you don't learn to pull yourself out of it in practice, you'll
Yep.
never do it in a game.
Yeah.
And all it takes is one good shot, one good peg out, and that can change your whole mindset, your whole confidence. And then, yeah, whereas a lot of people just walk away, put it down and say, I'll come back, I'll go and have a drink, I'll go and rest for half an hour and come back. It's just, yeah.
There's that many, you can have so many momentum swings in this game as well. So, you know, you could be feeling down and out, but it's not over until that last person hits that double. So, you know, you can still put the pressure on.
This is for a win for 27. She's busted at Desiree Duncan, and Taylor Brown back for 32 to try and hold on to this one, get a run on the board. Outside. That's a 7. Doesn't help her. So they're both on 25, except she's only got 1 yard to do it, and it can't be done. Unless you're really
Unless
generous
you're playing
and
soft tip.
want to offer up a 25 for the win. Yeah, exactly. Well, 17 on the board.
8 left.
Great.
Yeah, what a peg.
Bang.
Yeah. That's a great thing about this weekend as well, and especially this test match. We're not just talking about, you know, your state players or people who have, you know, experienced players. The part of the appeal this weekend, and especially tonight, is to bring along new people to the game, or the youth players, or people that are all about darts but maybe haven't got to the big heights of making your stateside as well. It is just about donning a team shirt and being part of this experience, and you know, throwing your hat in the ring. So it's great to see some new faces we haven't seen as well.
Yeah, and I was talking to Mick outside there. That's why they put the men and the ladies in 2 separate venues, because they've only got 16 boards here, but they've got 110 men, and they've got, I forget how many women he said.
About 60 odd, I think Joe was saying.
That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, that's an incredible showing for any sort of dart event. So can you imagine having over 100 men competing for one singles title tomorrow, and the same with the ladies having 60 odd singles. You don't get those kind of numbers in a lot of events. So
No,
it is great.
And
James, you're playing tomorrow?
I am playing tomorrow, but not Sunday. I've got my grandson with me on Sunday, so.
Yeah, it's a different playing the singles on the Saturday. We usually play the singles on the Sunday, so it is nice to see it switch up a little bit and try and get people away. Oh, lovely 140 there from Davina.
Yeah, brilliant darts.
She's been throwing really well. I've seen Davina play in a few things recently, and she's been throwing some beautiful darts. As is Lauren, if she's playing now.
Well, Lauren's in front of you, 2 legs to 1, so Davina's really pulled it back.
I think you've played in a couple of teams with Davina's brother.
Yeah, absolutely.
Australian representative Andrew Towns.
There's 120 on the board.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we've got half a second delay in the comms. I think I heard your board before mine.
There you go, 2 all.
Levels it up. Gives a little fist pump.
Look at the camera.
So they do have a TV monitor in the venue, so they know what's up on stream. So when they're on telly, they've got an idea, and great to see them.
Tristan will be the first one looking at the camera then.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think James, you might have confused a couple of people on around saying you got your grandchild on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, I became a grandfather for the first time 4 months ago, so, and I haven't seen him much, so, yeah.
No, this is not courtesy of one of Declan's interstate trips, I can tell you that.
What, Declan has a child? That's awesome.
No, sorry. Yes. No, I do have another son. He's Paula's son. But yeah, Paula and I have been together 20 years, so he's my son as well, so.
Sorry,
Yeah, a lot of people won't know that.
So one of our good followers in Pirates Cove said, "Wait a minute, Tech Deck has a kid? That's awesome." I'm like,
No, my other son's Hayden.
mhm. Can you imagine the hair on Declan's child? Jeez.
Oof. Have to get a haircut as soon as it's born.
It's a
That's big darts.
The darts,
Nice.
yeah, that's from
134.
These, I'm so impressed with these ladies tonight. They're playing some really, really nice darts.
They're both hitting that triple 20 at least once in a throw.
Ooh. There you go. I was going to say commentator curse,
Oh,
but no.
I nearly said that. I went, oops.
So you need to do it the first dart there, Lauren, please.
There you go.
All over it. Good to consider darts. They're not too far off if they are missing.
No, right underneath, sitting on the wire. Giving herself a good talking to there, just to fire herself back up. The facial expression.
Oh, Davina is definitely a personality, for sure. And she'll absolutely be fine with me saying that because she's definitely a character in the room. There's Lauren
Nice
there.
little pickup.
Beautiful dart there. Lauren leaves herself 146, which she will have a shot at with Davina on 187.
Oh, 2 26s in a row. She's certainly not happy about that. I don't think I would be either.
146 for Lauren. Not going to go. Yeah, good pickup. So Davina with a 161. Wouldn't this be nice? Not to be. Beautiful second dart down the bottom. Oh, goes the ball route. I like that. I don't mind that.
I love that. That's a great shot, great set, brilliant setup. Worked out really well.
Put the pressure on this throw from Lauren as well. They're saying, "I am right behind you."
And she's going to get a shot here.
Yep.
And this will tie it all up too.
Yeah, we talked about momentum swings. This darts is one of those games. Oh, she's gone double. Double. Ooh. So board management there, Davina. Just inside that double tempo, looks of it. Yep. So Lauren here with an opportunity to steal the glory.
Oh, just under.
Just clips that bottom wire. I have a feeling it's going to get loud if Davina hits this one.
So do I. There's a lot of people watching.
One out, one in. There you go.
There you go. It's loud.
You heard it here first for the first one.
Yep.
There we go. Level it up. 5 apiece. in this ladies' test match. Getting very interesting.
Yeah, it is.
This
But
is
even
very
for the
believable.
men, I think it's 6-4. So it's still anybody's game, really.
Yeah, it's been a great close match so far. All the singles have been, and even the doubles, they all went down to the wire and very competitive.
Yeah.
We've got loads more games to go still. We're only halfway through this event for the night.
Yeah, there's a lot to go. One good thing about it, though, is it's a later start tomorrow, so
Everyone can get a little bit of a lie-in, maybe rest a few sore and sorry heads after, first night fever, potentially.
I think there's a few out there that'll be sore.
And if you're wondering in the background, actually, when we're watching those ladies' games, you could see the shields or kind of the trophies in the background as well, those beautiful artworks that were on the wall. So that's what tonight's being played for, I believe.
Yes, it is. Yeah. And they're absolutely brilliant. Whoever's done all that artwork, it's really, really top-notch.
Yeah, definitely. There we go. Ladies, Indigenous and Queensland All-Stars 5 apiece, and the men are 6-4 to Queensland All-Star men at the moment for overall results for the evening.
And there's not much in the averages either. So
No, not at all.
Just shows how competitive it is.
Yep. And then in the background, you can see, rotating in the background was the rest of the event for the weekend, but you can absolutely find that on the DSL Facebook page as well and have a look at what we're all playing for this weekend too.
All right, I'm going to leave you because Joe's coming in to commentate for the ladies. And I will see you back soon.
Shortly.
Thank you.
Joe Hadley. I think she might be still getting mic'd up.
Right. So that's all. Okay. Okay.
Oh, it's getting very interesting. We're having a chat at the board.
Big discussion.
Welcome back to comms, Joe Hadley.
Thank you very much, Kate.
Don't know what's going on here. We are 5 apiece and we're getting all interesting.
The setup for the scoring is different to what they're used to, I think. The setup on the actual iPad.
Yep.
Some of them were having difficulties earlier about what to do.
And we're so used to Dart Connect and
that's
to
right.
a different one. But what do you think so far? Ladies at 5 apiece.
I think it's very interesting, and I had a feeling it was going to be close. And you can feel the tension. But you know what? All the girls seem to be having a good time and they're enjoying themselves, enjoying the games. There's been some really good darts thrown. Davina's been throwing very well. Lauren's thrown well.
Yep.
Especially Venus.
Yep.
So I saw a young Janiyah throwing earlier, and she was throwing quite well, but just struggling a little bit on the doubles.
Story of our life at times.
Yeah. Only you didn't have to end it on a double.
I know. I always say it must have been a male that invented this game because no woman would do that. Honestly, it doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I believe it was actually.
Right, so we're 5 apiece here halfway through this evening for the ladies. So a few more games still to play.
And I don't know these ladies' names. We've got either Tracy Maloney and Jackie Marks or Naomi Ingram and Jade Whitworth. So we've got Tracy and Jackie.
Yeah, we've got Tracy and Jackie. Jackie, a Australian teamsmate of Joe Hadley.
Yes, we played together in Denmark.
Mm-hmm.
And she played very well. And we were unfortunate not to go through to the next stage. in the teams event. But Jackie certainly proved her worth there.
And you'll always see Jackie in a skirt as well.
Certainly will.
Which I love.
Something you don't see too often these days.
Do you remember the skirts you had to wear as a Victorian state player? So was that a white skirt you had to wear?
I don't remember. Oh, the white skirts were back probably in the 70s.
Oh, no, we had them as juniors. We had to wear them 1 year, and they were.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad I wasn't a junior then. I'm not a skirt wearing girl.
No, same. These legs don't see public.
Definitely not catwalk material. Okay, so the girls have started off tentatively.
Yeah, but I need to get the scoreboard happening.
Yes.
We'll be up with that.
Yes.
Shortly. But we have 5 apiece currently for this test match overall for the ladies match.
100.
And Tracy doing some exercises in the background. Loosening up.
30.
Jade's also doing the same. If you've joined us, we are doing Pilates tonight instead of the dartboard.
Pilates with a bit of darts.
45.
Great to see such a big crowd there watching everybody.
Yes.
There's some lovely facials happening in the background. I don't know if you caught that, but some people pulling faces at the camera.
Yes. Always get the photo bombers. Yeah, well, the Indigenous All-Stars have certainly come back in this match overall. I think they were 3 or 4-1 down at one stage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tracy's not throwing as well as she can. I have seen her throw better.
She throws such a solid, hard dart too.
Yeah, she
Very
does.
deliberate. Yeah.
96, yeah.
Ooh,
Single.
lucky.
59.
That's a good lead. 56 left.
Yeah, got some time up her sleeve.
Yeah, you don't want to start thinking that though,
45.
because as soon as you start thinking that, I think you go a bit slack on the pegs sometimes.
Definitely.
So just get in and get out.
Takes her time here. Looks for double 10. Take this opening leg.
36.
Right, if you're going to miss on this occasion, it's good to miss on the outside, not on the inside.
Yes.
27.
So Jackie here looking at double 10, opening leg. Inside.
Game shot.
Yeah, good adjustment.
Sometimes you need that adjustment. Other times it's best just to keep going, but it's hard to find when's the right time to do it.
I think every player, you know, obviously you'll know when the right time to slow down.
45.
Every player will have that little bit of intuition about your own game and what you feel comfortable with.
Yes. Sometimes it's best to keep going. Other times you should step back and just readjust and refocus.
45.
But it's finding that fine line between when to do it is the right time.
Yeah.
60.
So better darts there.
You often see the professionals just keep going. But, you know, that's because they're professionals. It's what they do.
67.
Yeah, good old 19 comes in very handy.
I was actually
60.
talking a lot about the cover shot last weekend. You know, the triple 19 used to be the cover shot, but I find a lot of players now using the triple 18 a lot more frequently.
Yes.
51.
Like they're going 20, 19 and then triple 18 for a 93
Yeah.
score.
30.
So,
Well, even just we saw a lot of players last weekend hitting a 20 and then going triple 18, triple 18. You know, so a lot more using that 18 as as their first cover shot, which I find quite interesting.
I find that
55.
the dart players of today, especially the professionals, they're using so much more of the board than what was used to be used back in the day.
Much better dart session, Tracy. Yeah, absolutely. The board management these days is so different to how it was, say, 10 years ago.
Yeah,
it's a completely different game.
Unfortunately, Tracy's not left herself a peg, but
25.
And 25 from Jackie.
44.
Got 198 here for Jackie. Wants to set herself up. It's a beautiful use of the 19s there, of the cover shot.
78.
Yeah. Yeah, she's consistent on that triple 19.
56.
Yeah, it's a good lead.
Shanghai for Jackie.
Yeah.
60.
Or not. Yeah. Got half.
I was going to say, she got her half, but unfortunately she has to get the other half as well.
Her doubles partner has to be the other half. Bit high on that tops for Tracy. And Jackie gets the tops.
Just showing where it was.
Double 10 left, yep. And now wants double 5.
She pinned it last time.
Yep.
She back and look at it.
Oh, a big 5. That's unfortunate. 5 left. Tracy wants tops.
1.
Oh, bad last start. Probably more of a hope you go in shot that last tops. Well, there's only one way to go from here.
You haven't got much options now, Jackie.
No.
Let's go.
Double 18.
3.
Oh, that was stiff. Yep.
That's what she
she'll
wanted.
regroup, yep, for double 2.
One.
Unlucky with the second dart. Sometimes they can be too close, if you know what I mean.
Same shot.
Wow. And King's at double 18. Right. 1 all.
Yeah, to your point, Joe, I actually heard Wayne Martle talk about it last week. He sort of said sometimes when you miss, you
45.
want it to miss by a substantial amount, so it's completely out of the way. You don't
Correct.
want it so close, otherwise it just becomes a block.
Yes, that's right. And it depends on the angle of the dart as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
how
many
you
factors.
throw, how you hold the dart, how you throw, how it lands in the board can also be
26.
a problem.
The amount of times I've blocked a double. Can you just move that one out of the way for me, please?
Yes.
Get it out of the way.
Find the hardest shot most of the time is the ball. If you hit, you need, you're going for a 75 with 2 darts in your hand.
76.
You bet the 25 and it's blocked the ball.
Yep.
Which can be a problem.
The beautiful ton there from Jackie. Doing a couple of good sets together.
60.
That's a nice little group, 60. Tracy needs to ton this one up, at least.
38.
No, it's not.
I was
38.
gonna say she needs a triple, but she got 2 triples. It just was the wrong ones.
Yeah.
quite a quick thrower, Tracy. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you might benefit from just half a second longer on the setup.
Yeah, as long as I've known her, she's always thrown the same speed, same pace.
15.
It obviously suits her throw.
Yeah.
Whereas some players are slow. Not many. There's not many that are slow. But I think you'll find most are like a medium pace.
29.
Both players struggling a bit here. Tracy's found the
95.
triple 20 and they score a 95, so that's a good get.
Let's go put it away, mate.
68.
Jackie fires with a triple 20 as well, so both girls finding it.
20.
Both have been struggling with a little bit of consistency
40.
in the stages of the match so far. Came out firing in the first leg, but just really struggling to hold a few consistent sets together.
54.
Yes, it's I don't know what it is. It seems to be the men seem to be able to string consistent good legs
86
together,
left, yep.
whereas the women can have 2 or 3. If it's a best of 7, might have 2 or 3, and the others won't be as good, you know.
I thought you were going to say the women battle to keep their legs together then, Joe.
Absolutely not.
Ben.
Absolutely not, Ben.
Benjamin.
Back in your box, mate.
Jackie here looking at double 16 to go 2-1 up.
Double 12 left.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a big miss.
15 left.
Thanks, Damon Bratley there on the mic.
Come on.
Wondering which way she's going to go. Normally go 7.
There you go.
She got it eventually.
That's cool.
Oh, well, that's different.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what
54
she
left.
was actually going for with that second dart.
Okay.
I wonder if she was going for triple 16 to leave
30,
30.
but then
Maybe. Okay.
14 to leave double 80.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's an unlucky miss.
Oh, went to 20.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't
20.
go where I could bust.
No. Well, that's what we got taught as a kid. Never go anywhere where you can bust, with the exception of obviously 60.
No matter how many times they throw high, smack in the 60. So I'll give myself every opportunity. I would have gone 12.
Yeah. If you hit the triple 12, you got double 8. So,
same as for
6.
all the numbers in the 50s, like 51 up to 59, go 11, 12, 13 tops. I don't go for 1932 anymore, so again shot by Tracy. Got out of jail there, yeah. Jackie will be thinking about that last leg, thinking how she should have had it. Hopefully it spurs her on.
81.
This is where you kind of go, it's easier said than done, but you have to forget about the last leg because you've still got a match to play.
Correct.
And try not to dwell on it and just keep throwing your game.
You can turn off all the white noise, you're laughing.
45.
If only that was that simple.
Yeah, well, some players manage to
45.
do it, and others still struggle, but when it's your day, it's your day.
So it looks like on the other board, Queensland won that one, so they just go on 6-5 up in the overall standings.
All right.
And
44.
see.
Now it's interesting.
Yeah, because Jackie needs this leg to come back at 2 apiece. Oh, so unlucky.
9.
Oh,
gee.
it's unlucky. It's good darts, but unlucky score. score of 9, all on triple ones.
41.
Sometimes you would just rather miss enough to be able to readjust your throw, but when you are missing by millimetres, there's not much you can do about it. You know, you can't sort of
41.
reposition yourself on the oche. You can't sort of do anything too differently when you are missing by millimetres.
Some players, especially when they're starting out, they tend to aim at the triple 20. And I tell players, look, unless you've been playing for years and years, go for the big 60, the big 20, sorry, the fat part of the 20, and eventually just group your darts together, get them straight, group them together, and eventually they'll start dropping in the 60 once you feel comfortable. That's good darts there from Tracy, 140. Timely score.
Yeah, I agree with you completely, Joe. I don't know if it was you that told me that or someone told me that, but it was pretty much exactly the same thing. Get your confidence and get your grouping back on scoring those big 20s, and then you'll eventually get one or two to drop in, and that will just build your confidence.
Yeah.
95.
Pick up there.
Yeah, she's taken this leg by storm at the moment.
It's almost like seeing Queensland win on the board, straight her up a little bit.
Yeah.
So will she go to 14 again? No, she goes to 10 or 6. Interesting. After she didn't do it last time.
Oh, big 15 on the last start, so that leaves her 5. Jackie needs to ping this to level it up.
She's very capable.
Yes, she is.
Do this.
The room's virtually quiet.
2 bits to the equation.
Shots on.
Tops.
That was very stiff, sitting just above the wire. That was very stiff.
You could see everyone in the background just pointing to that tops.
They all threw that last start.
They all did it. So Tracy can make a name for herself.
Wiping the sweat off her hands. And that's a big bust.
So I think Davina and Bob in the background were just all over
that. They are. They're enjoying it.
Yeah, I think everyone's rushing this game. God, can you imagine like the nerves of a player?
Yeah. And the worst part is the room's gone quiet.
Yeah.
30.
Make some noise, people.
They definitely be used to this kind of like their pressure being the player that is.
But you know what? They're going to get this at the championships.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're the last match on, everyone else is finished. They can't play until you finish. So.
6.
She's left 4. So Tracy still requires 5.
No score.
And busted again.
A real opportunity here to level it up.
Might be a wise choice to sort of take a step or take a bit of time on the first start instead of going up and just throwing.
Definitely for Tracy's throw, I do feel like that. She's throwing that first start before she's really set her arm up.
Yeah.
No score.
She brings her dart right up and then she's thrown it before she's really set it up. And I think that's can be a detriment at times.
No score.
But this is Jackie's in the pocket, really.
The thing is not to think too much about it. Just don't overthink it. See red.
No score.
All that. No.
God, it's great being on this side of the microphone at times. I don't know how I would feel at the other end of it.
Yeah. We've all been in those situations, so we know what they're feeling.
It's not fun as well, especially when you're both kind of doing this. Half of you is praying that the other person will just hit it, so you can get away from it.
Damn shot.
Okay, now we have a 2-all game, and we have a deciding leg. This is interesting.
Tracy won the bull, so she has got the darts in this deciding
7.
leg. She really needs to put put that previous leg behind her. I know she was first to a double. She really needs to put that behind her. And
like I said earlier, I have seen Tracy play much better darts. To kick off with a 7, she really needs to up her game here.
60.
That's much better.
look at the averages. 0.03 between
60.
the two teams at the moment.
Yep.
$45.
And Jackie, being the more experienced player, knows about these situations.
19.
But I know she hasn't come back into darts that long ago, so after having a bit of a break.
100.
Players that have had a break in recent years and have come back.
Yes.
60.
This is much better from Tracy.
77.
Oh, how's the purple suit?
Yes, it's awesome.
140.
It's a lovely shot from Jackie.
Yeah, that was absolutely needed.
I'm lucky it doesn't leave a peg.
Oh. Yeah, great
That's
pickup.
a great pickup with 2 darts.
Yep. God, there's not much between them at all.
55.
Not now. They're both in it now.
Didn't
Didn't know. I don't know if she knows 132 outshot.
78.
But let's see if Jackie will go 57 here.
Should go 19s. Obviously, a 1 and a 5 would not leave a finish. So
No.
play your percentages. Yep.
Yeah, she did. Went the right way.
88.
So 88 left. Yep. 16s. Yep. Tops left for the match.
Tops. Yeah. Ooh, again, she's just missed tops.
Tracy's gone.
Ooh.
18.
Okay.
Ooh.
32 left.
Oh, 22.
Why am I so nervous? I'm on the edge of my seat. I feel for them. God, the room's so quiet too.
It is.
Well, it is first to
That's it.
Jackie Nasty no and hear it before.
That was a tough match for both of them. Went to the wire. Very deserving.
Yeah, wow. God, you hit a pin drop in that last
could.
moments of that match. So close. Extremely well done. Both ladies under pressure. Played really well considering.
Yeah, they did. They both knew what they had to do, but unfortunately it didn't always work. As sometimes you can try too hard, put the dart in instead of just throw it how you normally throw it. But we've all done it, so.
Yep. And the trademark Jackie Marks. Come on at the end.
Yes.
I think we've both been on the receiving end of that one as well.
Yes.
But great dart by both the Indigenous All-Stars ladies team and the Queensland All-Stars.
And that's the way games should be, that close. It's no good if they're a whitewash because people want to see good darts thrown by both teams.
Yep.
And I don't want to see a whitewash. I mean, I love to see good darts, good match being played. So, well done to both teams.
Well, can you imagine if Tracy had got that one, we would have been playing another match.
Yes. And I'm not sure what the guys are up to.
It was pretty close there. They were 6-4, I think, the last time we looked at that score. So
okay.
Queensland All-Star ladies have taken it at 7-5, or as have the men. Queensland All-Star men 7-5.
Well, there you go, 7-5.
Yeah, wow. Not much in that at all.
Yeah. They played in good spirits too, and that's what I love to see.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, a lot of these people are good friends, and they respect each other as a player. So that's very good to see.
Yep. I am going to give a shout out to obviously yourself and James, who have joined me in commentary tonight. Thank you so much for being part of the circus that is the first inaugural First Nations Test match.
That's okay. You're most welcome. I was happy to do it, and hope I didn't make an idiot of myself. So.
Not at all. Your insight is always valuable, and all the best for the weekend. I'm sure you will play exceptionally well. We'll also give a shout out to DSL for this amazing set design that we're sitting in front of right now too. I think it looks absolutely incredible.
It's brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, they've done an awesome job.
They have. The boys have been spending many hours and many late nights getting this set up, and obviously huge shout out to Mick Lacey and the crew for putting this event together. Obviously the brains that are behind this has been, it's the dream that they've put together, and we've been able to be part of the start of something that could be going for many years, Joe.
Yeah, well, that's right. I mean, they've got the plaques out there with 20 badges on them, so we're hoping for the next 20 years. I don't think I'll be playing then. But
we'll be playing. We might just have to roll us up to the Oki, but we might be there.
Well, me definitely, not you, but me definitely. Like I said, love to see games played in good spirits, and win or lose, they still come off with a smile and a handshake and a hug. So
yep. Absolutely. The community is very much alive when it comes to things like this. So I think we'll be having a bit of a wrap up and throwing over to the guys that will, I'm assuming there'll be some sort of wrap up / presentation.
I would assume so. Yes, they've got trophies out there. So I assume they'll get that underway. What's the time now? It's 9:10. So everyone will be wanting to head home soon.
Yeah, we'll take a short break in the meantime. Check out our sponsors. Thanks to Good Near. Better health, better living, longer life. And to Cambu. Lone Wolf Clothing.
Yeah, 50 years, well.
Sportwear. Going to take a short break and be back soon, Dart fans.
The inaugural First Nations National Reconciliation Darts Tournament is here. This event represents more than just darts. It represents reconciliation
well,
through
just
our sport
finished
and
it.
a unified darting community. With events in men's, ladies and youth categories, there's something for everyone and plenty of action to watch across the entire weekend. Featuring top Indigenous and Queensland darting stars, there'll be no shortage of top quality darts on show. With streaming across the whole weekend, you'll stay up to date with everything as it happens. Friday kicks off a huge weekend of darts with a community day, followed by the test match where Queensland All-Stars and Indigenous All-Stars go head-to-head. The Indigenous All-Stars are headlined by two former youth world champions and supported by some of the strongest emerging and established players from across the country, and led by two of the most experienced captains in the game. The Queensland All-Stars are headlined by some of the strongest talents the state has ever seen and supported by a variety of the state's best, featuring many former junior players and led by a team of knowledgeable and dedicated officials. The weekend then continues with a massive pool of $30,000 up for grabs across men's and ladies singles, pairs, and youth boys and girls singles. There are even huge prizes for most 180s and highest finish in both men's and ladies events. The test match, as well as men's events over the weekend, will be held at West Moreton, with the ladies' events Saturday and Sunday expanding across to Carroll Park.
And we head over to Mick Lacey, live on stage, ready to do some presentations. And Mick's just getting stuff organised. In the meantime, Declan's going to give him the thumbs up and we'll be good to go.
Nose raised Queensland president. I'll get him to say a few words. Thanks, mate.
What you've done here, man, second to none. Out there today, it was, if we had this in my time, I probably would have been a different person. And on that note, well done to Queensland, 7-5, 7-5. But at the same time, I'd like to take a moment to appreciate the efforts of the First Nations people. For myself, I used to travel from Manala to here to play Russell Homer every Wednesday night before he played his game. One of the Glenn Jones taught me about being aggressive, being focused and all that. But for me, coming down here, practicing with Russell, and him teaching me the game, the right way to play, that's something that I'm going to be forever grateful for. So even though Queensland got up today, we got up today from the efforts of the Indigenous and First Nations people. So thank you very much. For Gundier and all the work that you've done today, thank you very much. This has been absolutely amazing. To Floyd, well done, mate. This has been brilliant. This has been so fantastic. And this is the first day of 3. Thank you very, very much. To the Indigenous All-Stars, you guys are awesome. Like I thought we bought an absolutely phenomenal side, and it was going to be, we're in with a good chance to go hard off the bat. And I thought both sides are going to have to play well. And then I remember sitting out here when we announced the team, and I'm like, we've got a good team. And then I look at the Indigenous side come out, and I'm like, they've got a good team. And then the result showed it. But look, the best thing about this day is that I came from Manala as part of an Indigenous culture and Indigenous people. These people taught me how to live life. So when I give back to the game, it's not because of who I am, it was how I was raised. And then I learned from, as I said, I drove out here, I learned from Russell Homer, and he taught me how to play the game properly, how to be more focused, be more diligent, but at the same time always be humble. So my career is nothing without them, and that's what being a one people is all about. It's not about who you are, where you come from, what you do. It's about giving back to the people as a whole. So on that note, 100%. I think today's reached that goal. We are one people. We are one nation. We're not pulling hands from one nation. Cheers,
we tried to invite her, but she wouldn't come. Don't vote one nation. We don't want to go back to living in white Australia. Sorry. Enough politics. Can I get Desiree, if she's here, to come up? So I don't know if anyone knows, but Desiree works for Cambu Health. So the Women's All-Stars Trophy is the Cambu Health Women's All-Stars. I don't know. So can I get the Queensland team to come up and accept this Rooskin? You don't get to take it home. You get to look at it every time you come to Westmoreton and play darts. You can get photos with it. Hey? Oh, where are they? In the office. Cassie, can you get the flat sticks? In the office. Yeah, just get James to grab them. Hang on, just wait there, ladies,
Yeah. Oh, that'll do. Where did they put them? Fuck. Where the fuck did they go? Oh, they might be underneath. No, they might be under the table.
Mix. Still got the
No?
mic on, obviously. Very
No.
Australian
Where did they put them?
background
No, that's all
commentary.
the
I might just kill that for a minute while we check out.
I think they might be
ladies
looking for
online.
some player mementos. They might be some badges or something like that to give to the actual players.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what he was after. It's I thought I heard him say tracksuits, but that wouldn't be tracksuits. So.
That wouldn't be tracksuits, surely.
No,
that'd be very
that wouldn't.
interesting.
Kayleen from Carroll Park to come up. Oh, forgot. You're too short. Just wait. Gundy's kindly organised some clapsticks, so I'm pretty sure there's enough for every player. So we'll get Kayleen will do the women, and then we'll get Cassie up to do the men. Yeah. So if the Indigenous All-Stars ladies want to follow behind, it should be enough for everybody.
There's not going to be enough for
No. Oh, no. Sorry. Only the winners. Is that only the winners, eh? Is that only the winners? Only the winners.
And captains?
Yeah.
And the captains?
Yeah. I'm not. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Now, if I can get Floyd from Gundia to come up. So, just to give you a bit of a background on how this event came about, me and Floyd, we were up at Zone 5 and we were having dinner, and Floyd goes, geez, there's a lot of black fellas play darts, eh? And I said, yeah, and he goes, we should hold a tournament just for black fellas. Anyway, we started talking, and then we ended up, it was originally going to be Indigenous only, but then we decided, nah, let's make it a reconciliation event. And Floyd's been amazing over this last 5 months. He's been annoying over the last 6 weeks. But Floyd's like me. You either do it properly or you don't do it at all. So, huge thanks, Floyd. And if anyone was here today and seen all the Gundia stuff outside, like, it's just a massive effort from Floyd's behalf. But this is the Gundia Men's All-Stars Trophy. So if I can get the Queensland boys and management. And if I can get Cassie up for the clapsticks. Well done, boys. Well done, bro. What's up, mate? What's up? Awesome, mate. Cheers, boys. Well done.
Oh, God. Thank you. Who let him in here?
Wouldn't be a tournament without him.
All right, file through here, boys. Grab your lumps of wood. Grab your lumps of coal. Oh, no, you... Oh, no, we haven't got enough for you.
Oh, yeah.
Get your clapstick. Kirk. Kai. Line up.
Oh, can I lift that fucking thing up or what?
All right, guys. So that concludes today. Just remember, check in 9:30 tomorrow. The men are here. The women are at Carroll Park. Boundary Road at Ellen Grove. One more thing. Can you please take any empties that are on your table or near you and put them in the bin on the way out? Save us some work. Because I want to go home. Yeah. Thank you.
Strongest talents the state has ever seen, and supported by a variety of the state's best, featuring many former junior players and led by a team of knowledgeable and dedicated officials. The weekend then continues with a massive pool of $30,000 up for grabs across men's and ladies singles, pairs, and youth boys and girls singles. There are even huge prizes for most 180s and highest finish in both men's and ladies events. The test match, as well as men's events over the weekend, will be held at West Moreton, with the ladies' events Saturday and Sunday expanding across to Carroll Park. This event supports NAIDOC Week 50 Years Deadly celebrations and the National Indigenous Australians Agency. We are proud to be partnered with Gundyr Health Services and Cambu Health to make this possible, as well as Lone Wolf Clothing and Widdock Sportswear. With thanks to Eagle Sports, games will be contested on 180 Gladiator dartboards. And we thank DSL sponsors Bailey's Carpentry, JM Spain Contracting, First Choice Metal Traders, and Mining Electrical Solutions. The inaugural First Nations National Reconciliation Darts Tournament is here. This event represents more than just darts. It represents reconciliation through our sport and a unified darting community. With events in men's, ladies and youth categories, there's something for everyone and plenty of action to watch across the entire weekend. Featuring top Indigenous and Queensland darting stars, there'll be no shortage of top quality darts on show. With streaming across the whole weekend, you'll stay up to date with everything as it happens. Friday kicks off a huge weekend of darts with a community day, followed by the test match where Queensland All-Stars and Indigenous All-Stars go head-to-head. The Indigenous All-Stars are headlined by two former youth world champions and supported by some of the strongest emerging and established players from across the country, and led by two of the most experienced captains in the game. The Queensland All-Stars are headlined by some of the strongest talents the state has ever seen and supported by a variety of the state's best, featuring many former junior players and led by a team of knowledgeable and dedicated officials. The weekend then continues with a massive pool of $30,000 up for grabs across men's and ladies singles, pairs, and youth boys and girls singles. There are even huge prizes for most 180s and highest finish in both men's and ladies events. The test match, as well as men's events over the weekend, will be held at West Moreton, with the ladies event Saturday and Sunday expanding across to Carroll Park. This event supports NAIDOC Week 50 Years Deadly celebrations and the National Indigenous Australians Agency. We are proud to be partnered with Gundyr Health Services and Cambu Health to make this possible, as well as Lone Wolf Clothing and Widdock Sportswear. With thanks to Eagle Sports, games will be contested on 180 Gladiator dartboards. And we thank DSL sponsors Bailey's Carpentry, JM Spain Contracting, First Choice Metal Traders, and Mining Electrical Solutions.